We've been here a few times tonight just watching the energy build here at the Sarah Huckabee Sanders campaign. Moments ago, the race was called that she will be the projected winner of this primary race for the Republican spot in the gubernatorial election. The race is not over. There's still the election to come in November, where she will face off against other parties. But for now, everyone here is excited, just waiting for her to come out. As you said, she's coming down that elevator. She's making her way to the stage. So everyone right now is very eager to hear what she has to say as she's moving that one next step closer to be the possible governor of Arkansas. Signs are being passed out. The level of people getting excitement, that's going up. People are just waiting at the stage. I've been watching people get closer and closer. The lights are on, the signs are on. Everyone's now just waiting for her to come and give her speech now that the race has been called by AP, that she will be this winner of the primary election race. We're just waiting for those few moments for her to come through those doors. I can't see behind me, obviously, but I'm sure as soon as she comes through those doors, we're gonna hear it, because we saw a taste of that when the ticker was going through and her name would come up on screen. People would just come up for, even if it was 5 seconds, just a little cheer. And now I'm just imagining when she comes through the doors, it's gonna be a lot louder. We've seen friends here, we've seen past officials. Her father, former Governor Mike Huckabee, has been here. We see campaign staff from the parties that are across the hall of Senator John Boozman and Representative French Hill campaigns. We also saw someone with Governor Hutchinson's office here. So definitely a lot of support in this room as people are waiting for those final moments for her to come into this room, into this hotel ballroom that will really turn into a big scene for her. This is a big step for her on the campaign trail. She was one of the first people to start her campaign. It was really early in the process. That was back in early September, earlier this summer, and we were at that first rally. And again, this energy is kind of similar to that one, but everyone here, instead of more hopeful, which is what those supporters were feeling at that first campaign rally, here they're feeling more confident. Like I said before, when the race was called, the energy hasn't really changed much here, because everyone here seemed to go into today with that confidence, with that knowledge that, you know, it's not just that they thought she was going to win. They said they were feeling like they knew it and that it would be early. They kind of had this feeling, you know, polls closed at 7:30, just a little bit after. They were kind of feeling pretty confident. And then we saw that gap in poll percentages coming in widen and really show her lead. So now what we're seeing is people are waiting to celebrate that win, that lead with her behind me. I know that we've tossed to other reporters at different watch parties across the state, and Chris Jones' party, from what we've seen from reporter Ashley Godwin, also a pretty loud one. Also something that we expected that lead candidate to kind of jump into. But what I'm excited to see is when we move forwards towards November, we've seen big candidates with big leads in these separate primary races, but what are we gonna see in those big races once it comes to being, you know, that final election for who is going to get that spot as governor? Something else that I think is interesting, you know, we saw that he endorsed her, but that staff from Governor Hutchinson's campaign is here. He's not here today. He is actually out of town, but he did vote early, so they definitely told that. But I know that people have a lot of questions, so I want to go back to you in the studio. What do you guys want to know about what's going on here? I've been here all night.
Sarah, and you're doing a great job, Sarah. I was curious, having been at these nights where the Republicans pretty much knew how it was going to unfold. I was curious whether it's been scripted all that well, whether they had the speakers lined up ready to go, or is it more freewheeling at this point?
Honestly, not 100% sure on there. I've been talking, you know, with their press associates all night, and actually at around close to 8 o'clock when we saw that bigger lead, 7:45, the press person told me that they actually weren't sure when she was going to come out because they weren't sure when the race was going to be called. So while they were confident all night, they weren't talking about, you know, oh, this is what's going to happen when, this is what's going to happen when. They were still with bated breath, waiting for the official results before they could officially announce anything. But we did get word that she is coming down. We were told that she was coming down an elevator, you know, about to walk in. So, but like I said, this is a big race, and this is just the primary. So another primary that's big, and what we'll have to wait for in November, is Chris Jones, THV11 reporter Ashley Godwin, I know, is holding down the fort at that party. Ashley, what's going on there?